Hi, it's Pavitra, and in this video, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to SpaceX's launch vehicle, Starship. Without wasting much time, let's get started. If you have ever heard of Starship before, you might know that it is a space launch vehicle that is being developed by SpaceX. The thing that is so special about this is that it is the world's first fully reusable rocket. Most rockets aren't even recovered after flight. After they have completed their mission and deployed the Starship into the orbit it needs to be in, they just fall back down to the Earth and sink to the bottom of the oceans. The first official version of the Starship was called the ITS, announced in 2016 in the International Astronautical Congress. This version of the Starship was completely made out of carbon fiber. It was 122 meters long, 12 meters wide, and the 42 Raptor engines on its first stage could take 300 tons to low Earth orbit. To give you an idea of how much this actually is, Saturn V, which is the most capable rocket humans have ever made, was able to take only 135 tons to low Earth orbit. The next version, announced in 2017, was the BFR, short for Big Falcon rocket. This name fits well with the other rockets in SpaceX's fleet. The Falcon 1, which was fully expendable, the Falcon 9, which is 75% reusable, and the Falcon Heavy, which is 90% reusable. This year, Starship shrunk in height. It was now 106 meters long, 9 meters wide, and its skinnier configuration could now only fit 31 Raptor engines on the first stage. Its capacity was now halved at only 150 tons to low Earth orbit. The main reason why this rocket was made smaller was that the previous version, the ITS, was too big, and SpaceX back then did not have money to fund the development of such a big rocket. Another reason for making it smaller is that the 12-meter wide rocket could not fit through the gates of the rocket-making factory in Hawthorne, California. Interesting, isn't it? In 2018, BFR rose in height from 106 meters to 118 meters. But surprisingly, even though the size increased, the capability came down to only 100 tons to low Earth orbit. This is because the mass of the fuel on the rocket stayed the same, but the rocket's body was made bigger so that it could fit bigger payloads. And if the fuel is the same amount and the rocket is more heavy, the payload will obviously decrease. Since it was still 9 meters wide, it could still fit 31 Raptor engines on the first stage. Both the 2017 and the 2018 BFR were completely made out of carbon fiber. But in 2019, Starship underwent what is possibly the biggest design change of all. SpaceX switched from carbon fiber to stainless steel for the body of the rocket. You want the rocket to be as lightweight as possible. And as you already know, stainless steel is much heavier than carbon fiber. Then why did SpaceX choose stainless steel? There are two main reasons for this. First of all, economic reason. Stainless steel is 50 times less expensive than carbon fiber. Another reason is that SpaceX found stainless steel's performance to actually increase at the cryogenic temperatures experienced by the rocket. In 2019, the name of BFR changed to Starship, and the rocket itself became a bit taller at 120 meters in height. The number of engines it could fit actually increased even though the width of the rocket stayed the same at 9 meters. The number of engines it could fit was now 35 Raptors. This is probably because of a change in the gimbaling mechanism. For those of you who don't know, to steer a rocket engine is tilted, kind of like how the tires in a car are tilted to change the direction of the car. The capacity of the 2019 version of the rocket is not really clear. The Starship User's Guide says that it's 100 plus tons, but some people believe that it can be higher than that. For the sake of this video, let's write it as 120 tons. Now that we know how the design of the Starship evolved, let's look at how it is going to fly. Here go the main events during the Starship flight. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, then don't forget to gently tap that like button and subscribe if you want to be notified on my future videos. And if you think it is worth it, then do share this video with as many people as possible. I would really appreciate that. See you later.